Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to give you my quick thoughts on the Captain Marvel Entertainment Weekly spread. I thought Brie Larson as Captain Marvel looks amazing. She looks great in the suit. I like the way the suit's designed. It looks just like the comic book suit. I'm sure that Captain Marvel has so many different hairstyles that I'm sure they're gonna pay homage to it in different ways throughout the course of the movie and her movie series. Because let's face it, this movie's gonna make enough money to get a sequel. So throughout the course of her series, but I'm loving the way this movie's come together. First of all, you got your first look at Jude Law as Mar-Vell. Now, apparently they haven't said it's Mar-Vell, but I'm like, come on, it's fucking Mar-Vell. I mean, you can't do Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, without doing Mar-Vell, so it's Mar-Vell. You got your first look at Ronan the Accuser, young Ronan. Lee Pace's Ronan the Accuser before he was ever even turned, before Guardians of the Galaxy. All of this takes place in the early 90s. Takes place in the early 90s before Guardians of the Galaxy. So you will see Ronan the Accuser and Korag the Pursuer, I think that's his name. And if you've seen Korag, he's got those two blades on his back, like in Guardians. If you wonder who I'm talking about, Korag is the dude who, when Star-Lord goes, I'm Star-Lord, he's like, who? That's Korag. And Korath. I can't say his name right, but like the Pursuer. He's in this. And he seems like he's in a team with Carol Danvers that's called Star Force. You see a little group of them when she's wearing her green outfit. Apparently they're like an elite squadron for the Kree Army, which it's interesting because it seems like the Kree Army, if I recall in the comics, I thought they all were kind of blue people. I thought they were all blue people. I might be wrong. I thought they were like all blue people. But maybe that was just a simplified version of the Kree. But it looks interesting the way they're going about it. Apparently it's not going to be a traditional origin story. Apparently it's going to be a more... apparently when this movie starts, she's already left Earth to go join the Kree Army and like have her powers, and she knows how to use them and everything, and she has to come back to Earth because the Skrull are being introduced. They look awesome. They look just like I imagine the Skrulls would look. They even got like the purplish thing going because like they got the purplish thing. They even got the fingers. Like that's the thing because like the Skrulls got these like weird little like fingers. Oh man, I am so excited. And I just can't hide it. Oh man, I can't wait to see what her powers look like. Like I'm waiting for the trailer. I'm really waiting for the trailer. That's why this video is gonna be short because I really only got pictures to go off of and what other people said. But from what I've heard, and then there's a picture of a young Nick Fury, which is scaring me what CGI can do these days because good lord, like he looks young. Like CGI is nuts right now. Okay, I watched Ant-Man. I watched Ant-Man and and the Wasp, and it's just like, okay, you guys are going bananas with the CGI, making them people look super freaking young. So I can't wait to see what they do in Nick Fury. It looks great. At least in the still, it looks great. And they describe Captain Marvel as exactly what Captain Marvel is. She's stubborn. She's kind of an aggressive, pig-headed. She's honorable and she wants to do good, but sometimes she doesn't listen to people. She's been described as Maverick with superpowers, basically. Her personality. If you ever seen Top Gun, she's basically Tom Cruise. She's basically Maverick with superpowers. That's her attitude. Her attitude's like that. You know, the way she rolls is like that. The way she is like that. She's like a 90s action hero, you know. And that's gotta make sense because it takes place in the early 90s, but she's got that vibe to her. She's got this badass bitch and won't take anything from anyone vibe to her, which is right out of the comics. Which is one of the only things I loved about Carol. She's like, I'm not taking shit from anybody. And, you know, and they're giving the Air Force some love in this. Like, Marvel loves giving the military love. Like, really, honestly, in my opinion, like, they love giving the military love. I mean, you got Rhodes, who's Air Force. Carol Danvers is Air Force. Frank Castle's Marines. Captain America's Army. Like, you know, they love giving... I think Nick Fury's a Marine too. They love Marvel loves giving the military love in their movies. I mean, in their characters. So I mean, hell, Tony Stark was a contractor giving weapons to the U.S. government. So he's a U.S. government contractor. So like, yeah, they love giving the American government some props. So the military props. So there you go. And you got another branch being prominently put in the movie. I want to see how much they use the fighter pilots and her military, like, Air Force background. Also, there's a nice Easter egg to Monica Rambeau, aka Photon. You see her mother, Maria Rambeau, is in this movie, and they say that she's a single mom, or I think they say she's a single mom. I can't remember. She's either a single mom but she has a daughter, which is obviously Monica Rambeau. One of Captain Marvel's a good friend of Captain Marvel, the first Miss Marvel. And she has these interesting powers too. Her name is Photon in the comics, and they actually put it on the side of her mother's call name is Photon. I've heard, they haven't put it out there, but I've heard rumors to have it that Carol Danvers' call name is Warbird, which is like totally appropriate since one of her nicknames is Warbird. Like when she's in Warbird mode, when she's like totally she's totally one of her most powerful forms is Warbird mode. So it's kind of appropriate that that's one of her nicknames is Warbird. I think that's pretty funny. But yeah, I've heard that's what her call sign is. They erased it off, so I guess they're trying to make it like a mystery, like it's gonna be in the trailer or something. But anywho, that's my thoughts on the Captain Marvel images that were released. I'll post them out throughout this little video. There'll be like little quick snippets of them. I'm looking forward to it. The trailer has to be coming out soon, so you're gonna see a bigger video when the trailer comes out. But thank you for joining me on the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. What did you think about the images? How do you feel about Brie Larson? What are you thinking about the Skrulls being the villains? What did you think about young Nick Fury and young Ronan the Accuser pre-religious zealot mode? Comment below, let me know. Do you think there's going to be any more cameos too, by the way? Like, do you think there will be more cameos from characters who have died? Like, will freaking I don't know, Ego just show up in the back and Kurt Russell just walk past? Let me know. Thank you for joining me in the Comic Game Movie Show, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.